Does God exist? So I'm sure you must have asked this question at least once in your entire lifetime. Some people believe in it, some don't. Some are skeptic about it, and some believe in it totally blindly. I mean, they don't understand what the meaning of God actually is. We all have this belief right from our childhood that there are a number of gods out there. There is a God for every religion. Some religions, in fact, boast of more than one God. And people are kind of confused within themselves regarding whether God even exists. And if they do, then which God they should believe in? Well, if you study any of the scriptures, then they all state that there is only one supreme reality. There can't be more than one. So it's of paramount importance to comprehend the definition of God. Who is the God of all the waves and droplets of the world? Water, right? The God of all oceans, rivers, lakes, ponds and glaciers? Well, again, water. If you remove water from them, will there be anything left? From this, we can infer that God is something who is the very raw material of every creation, who's there in every object, from a tiny spin to a spaceship. Without God, nothing can really exist. This basically means that He is not far from you, He is in you. People are living in this huge misconception that we have to find Him in temples, churches, or mosques. They spend their entire life looking for Him outside, when He is actually inside them in the first place. How far is water from the wave? 1 kilometer? 100? 1,000? A million? No, right? The wave is water only. There is actually no wave. It is only at the level of the mind and is just for a saying purpose. Whatever you say can be changed, but the real thing remains the same. You can start calling the wave as Nave, Mave, Lave, it doesn't matter. It will remain what it actually is, water. There is no place or form where God is not there. So you can practically worship Him anywhere. Once you understand this deeply, you will understand the fact that you are God only. But don't take this in an egoist manner. The better thing to say is that there is only God. Just like there is only water in the vast ocean. All the other things are just different names and forms of the infinite. Even science can't deny this. Spirituality is science. Religion is all about belief. Spirituality is about questioning. Religion is about answers. Spirituality is all about questioning the reality, just like science is. One needs a scientific mind to understand the gravity of spirituality. Then only you can truly understand the gospel truth of this universe and overcome the lie that you have been holding on to so dearly all your life. There is proof for each and everything said in the scriptures. There is no maybe, can be, or could be in spirituality and science. What's there is there, period. No ifs or buts. Now there are 3 laws that I will tell you, which if you understand completely, then all your perceptions and beliefs will become clear. And once they do, your life will become simpler and happier. So the first law, wherever there is an effect, there has to be a cause. There cannot be an effect without the cause. If all this creation exists today, then there is a cause behind it as well. Nothing can come from nothing. It is a scientific fact. If there is ice, then there will be water. From here, your spiritual inquiry begins. There are 2 things. One is this world and your body. They both have a cause. Once your inquiry deepens, it is possible that you come to realize the fact that they both have the same cause. What you see and the one who is seeing, or the seer, both have the same cause. Once you understand any of the scriptures, you will realize that God is actually the heart of your heart, the center point of your creation, the source, your source. He is that close to you. The moment you start seeing God as your source, you will experience a major transformation in your life. Now you can actually love God the right way. How can you truly love someone you haven't seen or even heard? Well, can you? Can you marry someone you haven't seen in your life? You love someone who is in front of you, someone who you can feel in your heart. Once you start accepting it and experiencing it, your life will take a U-turn. Now comes the second law. The effect is nothing but the cause itself, appearing in a different form. It's actually not different. Ice is water only, but just looks and feels different from water in shape, size, and other physical or chemical properties. All the perceptions of ice are different from water, but at the end of the day, ice is water only. All that you see around yourself is God Himself just appearing in different shapes and forms. Now comes the law 3, which is, if you take the cause out of the effect, then nothing remains. Only the cause remains. If you take out water from the ice, then where is the ice? If you take out God from the humans, then what will be left? That's right, nothing. Once you get to the bottom of the creation of yourself, or the creation of the world, or even the creation of God, you will always find the same answer. If someone wants to know the truth of the ocean, he will find water. If he wants to know the truth about the waves, he will again find water. And if he wants to know the truth about the droplets, he will, you guessed it, again find water only. Knowing the truth makes us calm and composed. Stress goes out of the window, doubts get minimalized, and people get stabilized. Suffering ceases to exist. Now, this is not a work of a day or two. It's a lifelong process. I am the student of the truth, and so should you be. If you ask me, for how long should one study this subject of truth, I'll say forever. This is not your regular college course where you get a degree after 4 years. The reward for studying this subject is immeasurable. So why not give it your best shot? And besides, there's nothing wrong with knowing the source of all creation, right? Knowledge and understanding. So sometimes people keep asking me, why can't they understand the simple thing? Because simply they have held onto some beliefs which were spoon-fed to them right from their childhood. Nobody is talking about it. Hence, it's quite natural to feel what I'm saying is insane, but it's not. We don't really understand who we really are. And why is that? Because we never inquire who we are with a peaceful and relaxed mind, due to which we have accepted something we are not. Once the right kind of knowledge finds its place in your mind, the idea that you are a mere wave in this infinite ocean will loosen its grip, and you will accept the reality with open arms. Now it totally depends on you that how much knowledge you intake and with what intensity you grab this perception. It will take time, as all good things do, but it will surely be worth the wait. All the problems are at the level of thoughts, which will be rectified only through knowledge and understanding. This whole process involves two steps. One is the realization of who you are, and the other is the knowledge of what you are. I can help you with providing the knowledge part, but the realization part depends totally on you. I can show you the path. To walk on it or not depends on you. Some people experience it really quickly while some take time. Knowledge will make the experience whole. The treasure people have been looking for all their lives is inside them. This is why it seems so far from them, because they are looking at the wrong goddamn place. Once they look inside them patiently, they will realize that it's actually the closest thing to them, even closer than they are to themselves.